Hi, my name is Matt Schmidt, and I'm here today to tell you about an exciting project that we've been working on at the University of Hawaii called the Holodeck. The Holodeck is a 3D mashup, and what we mean by a 3D mashup is it's a real-world space, in other words, a physical classroom where students meet up in person, and it's mashed up with a virtual world. That's a three-dimensional multi-user virtual environment where students are meeting as avatars. And by mashup, we are referring to this hybrid environment that uses technology to creatively mix elements of the real world and the virtual world to create a unified experience between the two different virtual world, real world modalities. So you might be asking, how does this work? What we have here is we have a conceptual model of the real world. We'll start with the real world, and then I'll show you how this works in the virtual world. Within the real world, we have a classroom, a physical classroom, and within that classroom, we have an Access IP network camera. This is a high-definition network camera with a very wide viewing angle, and this allows us to capture all of the interaction that's happening in the classroom, and it records an audio stream as well as a video stream. What that means is students in the virtual world are able to hear and to see what's happening in the real world. On the other hand, we have the virtual world being projected into the real world with a high-definition data projector, as you can see in the conceptual model here. So students who are sitting in the real world are also seeing the activity that's happening in the virtual world. Now let's switch over to a view of the virtual world. Once we're in the virtual world, what we can see is within the virtual world there is streaming video of the physical classroom that's shown in this media display. So that students who are represented as avatars in the virtual world are seeing and hearing what's happening in the real world. In addition, the instructor can be streaming the instruction via webcam, using PowerPoint presentations, and these are all two ways. So if it's happening in the real world, it's also happening in the virtual world. And this is how we're creating this mashup. Today, we're going to be showing you a series of vignettes of things that you can do in the virtual world that are related to learning. And we would like to ask your perceptions of these various vignettes that we show you. I'd like to thank you personally for your time today, and I look forward to reading your responses once we've collected the data. You have a great day and enjoy taking the survey.